I believe I'm live. Hi, welcome to Talking with Taco. It's your boy Taco. And if you were just watching a moment ago, I apologize. We had some technical difficulties. And if you weren't, then don't worry about it. You didn't see it. So we're here at the Sean Harraghy's Live in the Basement show. We're going to be doing a review on the interview of Drinking Moonlight. Also, we're going to be diving in a little bit about Drinking Moonlight, the person, the producer. So let's not waste any time and dive into this little interview and swim around and see what happens. And also, you might want to know that you can go to Sean Harraghy's YouTube page, and you'll see a lot of these videos, interviews, live looping music, all sorts of stuff. We did you can check out on my page. We had a review of him yesterday, so that's available if you want to know a little bit more about what he does. But again, without wasting any more time, let's jump into this interview. It was filmed on the Mother's Day special this past Saturday at 11 o'clock. Well, probably 11:24, 24 minutes into the video. That's about when it starts. Let's get into that. If you're in my live chat away. I just can't see it. This is Drinking Moonlight.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, man? Is this Drinking Moonlight from Instagram?
This is Drinking Moonlight from Instagram.
Hey, what's up? My name's Sean Harraghy. We're live in the basement. Thanks for coming on the show.
Hey, Sean. Thanks for having me. I appreciate you. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I hear you good. It says here you are a producer, engineer, sound designer, and an interdimensional warlock.
Yeah, that's true.
Can you just tell everybody a little bit about...
He laughed at his own title. Good. I laugh at my title too. We'll talk more about that later. Back to Drinking Moonlight.
Oh, is that stuff you do?
Yeah, I can. So, like you said, I'm a producer and a sound designer. I spend a lot of my time working in Ableton.
Cool.
I don't know if you're familiar with it, but I also do a lot of recording and mixing and mastering for artists around the area and try and collaborate with as many instrumentalists as I can. And I also do pretty extensive field recording, so I run around with a little task cam all the time and try and record any little bits of life that I can and work them into my productions.
Work them.
Did you go to school for like sound design?
I didn't. I'm mostly self-taught, but I've also got a really good mentor that's been able to help me translate my internal thoughts into terminology a little bit better.
Cool. My mother's my mentor.
Oh wow, is she a musician? Or what is she? What does your mother do?
She works at a nursing home.
Oh, awesome.
My mother's a minotaur.
Cool. So how did you get started?
I got started because I've been recording since I was 13. I started out rapping, and then
cool. You're a hip hop EJ?
Can you say that again?
Hip hop EJ? Did you ever use that?
Hip hop DJ?
Hip hop EJ? It's like
hip hop BJ? No, hip hop EJ, motherfucker. Jesus.
It was like a rap thing I used to use on Windows.
Oh no, I didn't. I always had an old Mac when I started.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry.
No worries, dude. But just GarageBand I started with.
More about that hip hop EJ. We actually got that at a book fair. Well, he got it at a book fair. I just looked at it. I looked at it a lot. More on this Drinking Moonlight character.
Oh yeah.
Nice guy.
And I guess always wanted to make beats though, and was always trying to tell my homies that made beats how I wanted them, and verbalize it. And then eventually figured I would try to learn it myself. So I really got started making rap beats.
Cool. And then how did you get into the sound design? You learned from somebody
The sound design, I was realizing that I didn't really like being reliant on other people's samples and having my productions being limited by like what audio I had already, you know, like all these little bits and pieces. Some of that stuff isn't recreatable. Like let's say I want a really beautiful singer, I can't synthesize that. But there's a lot of things that you can synthesize, like 808s and all of your synth sounds and your instruments. And usually producers just have little clips, like sample sound files of it. And I figured it'd be beautiful to be able to just create any sound that was in your head from scratch. So
Beautiful.
Getting into synthesis.
Yeah, so like when you do like
photosynthesis
recording, do you like do like car horns or any like sounds?
Do which ones?
Like car horns.
Yeah, just whatever. Like the other day, I was running around town at the inner crosswalk, hitting the crosswalk button and getting the vocals of the thing, telling it to walk now and shit like that.
That's funny. You should do a video of that for like Instagram or something.
Yeah, it's really cool. I'm like a big fan of creating your own field recordings, because instead of like you don't need to go and download someone else's pack of like keys and then thumping on shit, because you can just do that yourself. Really.
Yeah, cool.
I gotta figure out how to get those messages not to pop up. You guys don't need to know my personal life.
How is the saxophone going?
Hey, it's going awesome. I'm just
maybe you do.
On the saxophone, and I'm working in the process of learning it. I just last night had a pretty solid breakthrough, so I'm starting to get a little more comfortable with it.
Cool. And
so we're gonna break this up a little bit. So we don't get too much into the interview all at once. We'll come back to the interview. We're gonna just go take a little swim around Drinking Moonlight's page, on Instagram, and see what he's talking about. See what we can find. Like put on our goggles and our snorkel set and kick the flippers around a little bit. Splash some stuff up. Like absorb like a sponge in the ocean. Live in the basement, live on his Instagram. Drink the moonlight, puke the sunlight. Like that's what happens. So we don't need to see these suggestions, but yeah, I guess he's got 533 people following him. Well, that he's following. All right, I don't know anything about Instagram, so don't get mad at me. He's got 409 followers, which in my last video I had a technical difficulty. I showed you that you just had to click this little button up here underneath the 171 where it says message. That would normally say follow. You click that and you follow the person. That's if you enjoy what you see. So let's find out if it's enjoyable. Okay, so he's a musician, like we just heard on the interview. He's a producer, sound engineer, and interdimensional warlock. He's got a SoundCloud, which we're going to check that out too. I've got a SoundCloud on here, so we see some of that. Well, listen to some of that, I should say. But let's get a little preview. Let's preview what he's got on here. Everybody, normally you come up to a page, you're like, I'm gonna look at the top stuff. I'm not gonna look at the top stuff right away. I'm gonna see what he started out with. He said he was 13. I think he sounds like he's about 14, 15 now. So let's see what's been going on for the past 2 years. Picture of a computer. Pretty nice setup. I dig the beat. Click the like. All right. It's got a lot of hashtags here. Alchemy Sound Labs. I do remember something, which you'll remember it too when you see the rest of the interview, or more of the interview, anyways. Alchemy Sound Labs. That's another way you can find this guy. How are you, quality content producer? Are you curious or like guitars? Follow our account. Setup. Great studio. Fire. Blackheart. Praying Blackheart. Okay. I'm gonna clap. I clapped. I don't know how to use this thing now, so let's not waste time on learning how I don't know how to use this. Let's see if we can see if it says anything about what I was talking about with the Alchemy Sound Labs. Yeah, Alchemy Sound Labs at gmail.com. So if you want to like email this guy, you can email him there for booking. Might do that. He's head of down the rabbit hole, which is good to know, because, you know, like, if you're missing some carrots, you email this guy at Alchemy Sound Labs at Gmail, and he'll get you your carrots back. Alright, looks like a picture of him with a blunt and a saxophone. If that's him. I don't know if that's him or not. It does look like he had some of it. I wasn't sure before. I thought maybe he was just looking at it, but no, I've decided to embark on a sax journey. I'm learning the ways of the sax to bring sweet sexual healing to the people. Okay. I dig it. Definitely a popular instrument. Kenny G, anyone? Anybody like Kenny G? And Snacky Chan? Let's see. That's what I was just talking about. Drinking Moonlight, Snacky Chan. Right on. So there's proof right here. This guy does some stuff. Down the rabbit hole. Okay, that's what it is. You know, it doesn't look like you can have carrots there, but I could be wrong. Lend me some sugar. I'm your neighbor. Oh yeah, don't forget to like the stuff. People like to be supported, so like, you know, you might like it and then not click the like. What good does that do for the person that you're enjoying their content? I mean, who are you to enjoy someone's content and not like it and let them know? You know, it makes them feel good. So with that being said, go ahead, like my stuff too if you want to, or don't like it. Watch it and hate me. Just watch it. Okay, buddy? Watch it. Let's check out another video. I dig it. This is wonk practice on the Ableton push. See what they had to say about it. Deep. Agreed. See what I mean? You see the little heart just light up? It's gonna go away. It's gonna come back. It's gonna go away. It's gonna come back. Heart's beating to the beat. You dig it? I dig it. Let's see, man. Ah, so maybe that wasn't him in the picture before. Unless this isn't. I don't know. I can't really tell. Kind of looks like what's his name? Pitbull. Coolo. Yeah, I apologize. for being honest. Said no one ever. Keep it up. This is dope. Getting down to the old stuff. Getting down to the old stuff. Getting down to the... What's this? What is this? Moon out in daytime. Where the fuck is the moon? Where is it? Oh, he's the moon. Ha, I got you. See what you did there? Dope. So, typically he's only out at night, from what I gather on this. Getting some ink. Business meetings. Business. What's the business? I'm just gonna check out a few random ones, get back over to the interview and see what's some more stuff going on over there. And we'll come back. Dope. Awesome. So far so good, guys. So far so good. Drinking Moonlight. Check this motherfucker out. I'm gonna check out his SoundCloud real quick. I don't have the page, I don't have the app pulled up, but I do believe I still have it. So I'm gonna click this link and we're gonna go through this process together. It's just gonna bring me to the page. That's okay too. We'll go to the SoundCloud app. Boom, there we go. Hopefully it doesn't make me sign in. If it makes me sign in, I'm gonna be pissed. But you know what? That's not Drinking Moonlight's fault. So, and it's not happening either. So, follow. I already know I like him from what I heard so far. What is this? It's none of your goddamn business, SoundCloud. Alright? Let's pick Liquid.
Play with that pussy like peekaboo, play with that pussy like peekaboo, play with that pussy like peekaboo, play with that pussy like peekaboo. Kitty like hello, take a step back then I'll bust it up like hello. Aiming at you and your fellows, my new bitch yellow. She go that day with the cello, and then that's in the bitch, I'm on the jello. Young nigga fly like a pigeon, we say these first they be hot in my vision. Make sure all my niggas eat, that's the number, go get it, I got it. Play with that pussy like peekaboo, play with that pussy like peekaboo, play with that pussy like peekaboo, play with that pussy like, play with that pussy like, play with that money like peekaboo, play with these bitches like peekaboo, bitch ass nigga, I'm not finna play with you. That's what these rappers do. Peekaboo, 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 peekaboo.
Dope. I like it. We're only going to do a preview because I want you to hear the rest of it yourself by going to his page, which, if I remember correctly, was soundcloud.com/alchemylabs. But let's get a refresher on that. Drinking Moonlight, Alchemy Sound Labs was his Gmail. So see, that's a good reason why I did this little refresher here. But let's go back now. Let's listen to a little bit of another one. That was Liquid. Remember, like these things and follow these things. It means a lot to the creators. So stop telling me to curate my masterpiece. Apps want to tell me what to do. Got it. Thank you. All right, the people. We're not gonna do the people. We're gonna do one that's got a lot of. No, we're gonna do the people because you know what? That's got 5 likes on it, and I feel like it needs some support.
What do the people want? I'll give it to them. Anything. That's what they want to hear. Okay, I'd rather see them let them see me dance. I don't know. Yeah, man. Drinking Moonlight on SoundCloud.
What is it? I actually want to look this up.
Yo, I like that. That was pretty dope, man. Pretty dope. Get a little bit more back of this interview, and I'm going to wrap it up, and you can take a look yourself and see what you like, see what you see. If you hear a dog in the background, it's just part of having a dog. So, I mean, sometimes a dog's got to bark.
She also asked, could you play a little?
Also, you need to give a little thanks to Sean Harraghy here. Wouldn't know who this guy was if it weren't for him. So give him a call on Instagram, and Sean Harraghy, SeanHarraghy. And if you do music, comedy, anything, like you want to get interviewed, give us a call. Give him a call. Get on the show, and chances are I'm gonna look at it and want to review you. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe you don't want me to review you. Maybe that's too bad. Maybe you shouldn't produce stuff then.
A bit for us.
Should I play a little for you? Oh shit! Yeah, but you guys are gonna not love it.
Oh, I'm sure we're just having fun here Saturday night. Wait, is it a turbo sax?
It's a alto.
Oh, alto, cool. Like the beauty store.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's it's pretty old. I got it from from a music store used.
Oh, that was like a vintage.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Every time I'm looking at everyone's saxes now, I see all these scratches on them, and they're old. So because they're metal, so I feel like you're usually playing something from like the 70s or the 80s or something.
Yeah, that's cool. It has a little history built into it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I'll play a couple notes for you guys, but keep in mind I've only played this thing about 5 times.
Okay, cool. Floor is yours.
Let's hope he's as good at saxophone as he is at beats.
Here we go. Here goes another.
Sounds good.
Regular Lisa Simpson.
That's about all I want to do live, man. I feel like it sounds so bad right now.
That's not too bad.
But we're getting there.
Cool. And so, would you
Slow and steady wins the race. Sex moaning? What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm going to wait a minute till it's like smoother. Cause the really reason I wanted it was just to do some really soulful R&B shit. So I'm kind of just waiting to like get my quality level a little bit closer to like my production, so it doesn't just stand out at you.
Yeah, cool. Do you play any other instruments?
I do. I play guitar. That was the first instrument I played,
Cool.
I took a break from it for a while to learn piano this last couple of years.
Cool.
As I was doing more production, I realized most of my time was spent on the piano, like using synths and shit. So this last couple of years, I've been teaching myself piano.
Yeah, that's I play keyboards and yeah, you play keyboards. It really gives you a good basis for anything.
You like playing keys?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. I do too. It's fun. It's like it helps you to understand, or helps me to understand music theory a lot because it's laid out like linear, you know.
Yeah. It's easier for me than anything else.
Yeah. Keys are beautiful.
So where are you from again?
I'm from Humboldt County, California.
Oh, Cali. Cool.
Like Arcata area.
Cool. What is a lot of arcades there?
Do you say arcades?
Yeah.
Go back to the Instagram of Drinking Moonlight here and go back over what we just spoke about, so you don't forget, keep it fresh in the mind. You can check out his SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/drinkingmoonlight, or just go to SoundCloud app and search for Drinking Moonlight. And if you want to book this guy, you can book him right there at alchemysoundlabs@gmail.com. And thanks for watching. This was a fun little review. I like this guy. He was a really nice guy. Again, you check out the rest of that interview on Sean Harraghy's YouTube. And this has been Talking with Taco. You stay crunchy.